Hey guys, I have a new video, and this one I'm titling my evidence that the continents were created by a vortex. And the reason why I say this is I was going over some of the stuff I showed recently in a video, and I noticed something, and it's this feature right here. Just looking at it, it looks like a wave, and it looks like rotation, and this looks like if this was a vortex, this would be an opening right here as this whirls around. And I showed how this aligned up with the west coast, and it does, up and down it. As a matter of fact, let's take a look here. You can see how that fits into there, and then you can see that this is related to there, like that. You can even see, you can just tell. If I get close-up shots of these areas, this will fit really precise. And when you line this up, you look over here, you can see the features playing into the other features on the other image, and you can see that this Yellowstone Park. But what's trippy is you can line it up here too, because this is the same thing as down here. But I started noticing that the California basin, look how that fits right there for one. You got you can't see it with this resolution. I'll have to get really close-up shots, but you can see the triangular pieces fitting in like a puzzle piece right there. That looks exactly like it was part of that. But I noticed that this right here, if I rotated it, it would probably be pretty close to the width of that basin. So I started thinking about rotation, and I started realizing that not only does this fit this way, but it fits as if it was rotating. And that's what I want to show you in this video, because vortex, not only do they rotate, but they rotate this way too. So while in the process of rotating around, I started noticing something really odd. But first I want to run you through this one, the sequence through here. What struck me is when I was pushing this through, I was looking up here. Let's see. And I noticed the similarities here like that. And then I'm just pointing this out because it's something that should be pointed out, that there's a connection here going down all the way here. And then you could see that this opening is sitting here at the Gulf of Mexico. You can see that these features match all over. As a matter of fact, it gives the impression that this is concaved, even though it currently isn't like that on North America, but that could be because it's been pushed to the surface and flattened. But look at the alignments here. I just want to point them out so you can see them. You can see that fits into there as this fits into here. You can see this wave is just the width here of this area as it matches that length right there, see? And then you see that here we go with another image of the California basin. You can see fits in here. Even got these little round islands, and it looks like you got something similar to that right in here. And possibly on the mountains, yeah, over here. I think this is where it starts to rotate, by the way. But look at this reminds me of like a opening, because you got it looks like you got you know, liquid moving this way, and then out shoots this, just like a wave, you know, like a curling wave that you would surf. So anyways, to prove that this is spinning and to show that it's probably a vortex, I take a reverse of it and I see if it lines up. And sure enough, it does. You can see that it lines up like right there. And then the other features then play into this. Okay, and then, but you'll notice that it's staggered. That's the other thing that I've noticed about these. It matches, but it matches staggered. It's as if this is like, as if it's corkscrewing up and down. And let me move, let's see, what was it? Let me put this and bring it over here and see what happens, if anything. Yeah, see it lines up here. You can just naturally see it fits in. I think that these wrap around. It could be also what's going on. This could be wrapped around and at one time, and now it's been opened. I have to look into that more. But let me just continue on. Look how this then finishes off this right here. Okay, and then what I did is then I rotated one. Like this. And you'll notice that you'll start to see similarities here. But I also made a black and white copy because I was having a hard time seeing through that. So let's try the black and white one. So it's Australia that screws it up with that orange color. Can't see through it, it's hard. So with this at an angle, you can already see that, hold on, that there's a match. But what's trippy about it is I always wondered what this was. I knew this looked like some kind of a cap. And when you drop it down, you can see that it fits over South America. Something like that. And then you got this with Florida. And this pointy peninsula may indeed be lined up. It looks like it's this right here. It looks like it's related to this. It's definitely in the right place. And then what's trippy is, okay, you got this. This reminds me of like a vortex tube. You know, inside of a vortex, the suction. And you can kind of see that it's lining up with Florida. I don't want to miss. I know there's more stuff here that I'm going to miss. Okay, then, what was it? Oh yeah, then we got Florida, and you'll notice that Australia seems to be lining up basically kind of with Florida here. Very similar in features here. And then what's trippy is that you look over here and you see that this is obviously related to this. You can see that when I move it around, it starts to fit with Yellowstone Park and all that all over again. It's just a different layer of the same thing. you can see the alignments for yourself, I guess. Make your own judgment. But so then I took it and reversed it. Like right here is reversed. Here it is colored. So I want to show you what it looks like in a colored copy. You can almost tell that this seems to like run up the coastline or something right here, gouging this out. But you can see it fits right there. And then let me get the reverse of it and bring it in, and sure enough, you can see that it's lining up with features on the East Coast now and everywhere else. Hold on. Okay, if you zoom in, you can see that this part right here is the same width as this right here coming out. See? Almost as if this is gonna gouge this line out here. So this is spinning around. So basically it looks like this shape is a direct result of this shape spun around. I mean, that's the impression I'm getting. And then see how this then fits into the Gulf of Mexico like a storm going right out the opening here. Yeah, it's the same shape. This is probably, I know it, I bet you this is where it flips around, because it's gouged this out. Look at that right there. That's pretty crazy right there when you think about it. It needs to rotate a little bit like that. Look at that. That fits right into here. Look. Look, 2 times, 3 times. Look, right here. This is coming in like this. You can see it fits right here. And then you got the Florida right here, and then you got this thing actually looks more comfortable rotated like it is now. You could see how it fits in here like as if it was moving around. And then of course we got that match right there, which seems to be the reverse of this. And then this wave is coming up. Yeah, okay, there's this wave right here coming over the Gulf of Mexico. But what's trippy is you got this opening again, fitting over Florida. Look how that hits there. Look how this fits the East Coast. See, this got this line right here, and then you got that breaking apart right here, the twisting and pulling away. Look, see, there's the narrowing, and then there's the missing piece. It's narrowed and pulled off. Unless this is just the beginning of the vortex and there's no pulling away. I don't know, I'm kind of confused on that part, but it can go either way. Look at the bump here. Look at the matching going on here. This sits on the opposite side of the Pacific plate. If there are plates between these two, how did these get pushed away from each other unless that plate's a rupture? and it's solid. Look, I can tell you right now that if any scientist was to just forensically go after this, I guarantee you they're going to find out that I'm right. Look at the way it fits. It looks like something blew out right here. Oh yeah, and the other thing is about was it Tasmania? Is that I noticed this too a while ago that it it looked like it fit in the basin area. But I think it was turned this way. I don't know. It's hard to say. But why I knew this is because I matched these features up here. You see how this got this V, and then you got one here on Australia. Well, this is of course one of the first things I ever found while doing this, because I mean it's only natural to want to know if they match up, and not only do they match up, but look at the features. This looks like it might be related to Lake Tahoe, this island right here. And you can see when you look in here, you of course I'm going to go look at Yellowstone Park and see its relationship on Australia from here. Okay, here's Yellowstone Park right here, this dot. And when I line this back up, I don't want to lose my place. Where'd it go? Oh, it shows Yellowstone Park just outside of Australia this time. I know it goes in there, but it's pointing in this area right here, and you can see that this slides. Okay, so it got this right here lined up like it was. Yellowstone Park area, you can see this whole thing slides. And I'm going to look for alignments for confirmation. I believe I see them right here. Okay, so if this slides, which one was it? Okay, that fits there, and then this looks like it's going to go this way. So, our Yellowstone Park is responsible for these islands, I think, right here. Oh, fuck, I'm looking at the wrong place. Hold on. I thought something was weird. Yellowstone Park is right here. Yeah, anyway, so that's that. It looks like Yellowstone Park is related to that twisting and pulling away. That right here. This is the reoccurring theme. As a matter of fact, look, it looks like it matches right in here. Yep, see how that matches in there? I could see that this is these burn marks. And then if I take, well, I was in my other video, I was showing how the Amazon River is related to directly to the Grand Canyon, as if the Grand Canyon was his base charge. And I show some really good proof about that in the other video, because the Amazon River lines up with this feature right here, as do the Hawaiian island chain. But look, yeah, see, look, this is our vortex is twisting and stuff, and there you can see that's what the truth is about Yellowstone Park, is it's the twisting, pivoting of a vortex and rotation. But anyways, and the moment of creation, I think, the image of it. Okay, so that's that. Boy, I really went off on this. I was gonna rotate this again. Oh yeah, hold on. Okay, before I go, look, I bring this is that reversed one. When I bring it out to here, you can see the alignment here with the basin of California. Alright, see that right there, how it goes like that and around? Yep, see, it's pretty trippy, huh? Have you ever seen this in plate tectonics? Nope. But look at the matches. You got this island, you got these spots that are the same size, you got this point where it looks like it's been cooked. And there you go, like, and what I wanted to show you originally is this, watch. Okay, let's take a look at this and see where we're at. Again, you can see it lining up again with the coastline. And then you can see this too, matching up with the coastline. Like a fractal, it matches almost in any direction. But what I want to do is, you can see how it lines up here, here, yep, all the way through, look, and then let's bring it up here though. You can see how it fits there and then jumps over to here, it fits. There you go, see how it fits the basin again right there. And notice this fits in here perfect. Okay, let's take a close look now. You can see that the planes here are the result of this rotating around. You can see because it fits again, but I'm curious about this fitting over the basin area right here. Yeah, what do you know? See how it shows you things running off? This is from the overspill. This basin is created by that overspill by the Himalayas. I can tell you that right now. It almost as if, I'm not sure yet, but look at when I line this up here, you can see that it's fitting these marks here, these. And then you got this right here. Hold on, let me see if I got this right. Anyways, you see what's going on, right? You see that these are matches, and they're doing exactly what I'm claiming they're doing. They're spinning and rotating and then lining up again. See? And I'll probably should rotate it some more just to see what happens. See, it starts fitting over the gouge here of the Gulf of Mexico. Okay, so let me rotate it some more. See how it's still fitting again? This is a pretty powerful evidence, I think. anyways, this is what I wanted to do. This looked very much similar in size as the basin, and I wanted to see what it looked like in, you know, different angles and stuff. And I'm sure that this is the reoccurring image of a tunnel that might be at Antarctica, and this might be what happens with this tunnel. Stuff flows out or in or something. And just look at the way it is. Look, I move it down, you can see it lines up again. Yeah, the spacing is right here with the peninsula. Anyways, I hope this blows somebody's mind. You know what I mean? Look, there you go, right there. You can see this needs to rotate counterclockwise. Anyways, you would think that that would blow somebody's mind that was in science too, because hey, I've never heard of this. I'm just glad I found it, and I hope it does what it's supposed to. I hope it wakes people up that our science is wrong. Or the science that they're teaching us is not accurate. If I could find this and easily show you with the images of our planet, all this is observable evidence that proves plate tectonics cannot be right. It cannot be right. These images tell the story of its creation, and nowhere is there going to be plates involved. Thanks for watching, guys. Look at that match. It just keeps matching. It blows me away all the way to the Gulf of Mexico. Anyways, take care, and I have another video, but I'm gonna wait till I upload it. But this one, you guys, you know, this one's better, I think. Anyways, the other one has good stuff in it too. But all right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.